Hi, welcome to Lanas y Ovillos. My name is Alba, and in this tutorial we are going to start with the call of the Penelope blanket. In this tutorial I'm going to show you the first stitch, the first pattern of the Mosaic Crochet that we are going to learn step by step. If you are new in this channel, remember to subscribe and click on the bell to receive the notifications of my new videos. Well, start with the step by step of this pattern. To make this blanket, you only have to make a chain of the width of the blanket that you want. You don't have to make a multiple of any stitches because each part of this blanket has different multiples of stitches. So make the chain as large as you need. And start now with the 2 rows of base that we have to make before starting the pattern. You can make the first row of the base, you can make a row of double crochet, or you can make a row with a single crochet. It's up to you. If you make rows with double crochet at the beginning and at the end of the pattern, you will have the separation of the patterns, and if you make with single crochet, the patterns will be more joined. In my case here I will explain you how to make with a single crochet. So make 1 single crochet on each stitch. Once you are at the end, you have to make chain 1 and cut the yarn, leaving a tail like 10-15 centimeters. Start with the second row of the base. You have to add the second color, leaving also a long tail at the beginning. And place the yarn, chain 1, and in the same space where you placed the yarn, here you have to make a single crochet. This is the very first stitch of the row. This is the first stitch, and you always have to make in the first stitch the same. Now you have to make 1 single crochet on each stitch, 1 single crochet on each single crochet, but taking the back loop. 1 single crochet on each single crochet, taking the back loops to the last stitch. Once you are at the last stitch, you have to make the single crochet normally. This is the last stitch. You have to start with the first stitch and with the last stitch in the same way in all the rows. Once you have the last single crochet, you have to chain 1 and cut the yarn, leaving a long tail. Now we have to start with the pattern. Here you can see the chart of the pattern of this pattern, and you have to repeat on the pattern the part that is in the square, in this square. So you have to start from the bottom part, from the right to the left, and you have to make the row with the color that you can find in the first stitch, in the square on the right. For example, the first row is in yellow, the second row is in blue, the third row is in yellow, and you always have to work the row with one color. You don't have to change the color. So start now reading the pattern. First row, you have to repeat 1 double crochet and 6 single crochet, taking the back loops, leaving also a long tail at the beginning, and place the yarn, chain 1, and in the same space where you placed the yarn, here you have to make a single crochet. This is the very first stitch of the row. You have to make the double crochet, taking the loop that you have on the previous row of the same color. So you have to take this loop of the previous yellow color, take it from the bottom part to the top part, and make a double crochet. And then continue making the 6 single crochet, taking the back loop. And repeat one more time. You have to make the double crochet, taking the loop of the yellow row, from the bottom part to the top part of the loop. You have to make the double crochet, and continue with 6 single crochet, taking the back loop. This is what you have to repeat to the end. And remember, make the last stitch with a single crochet, chain 1, and cut the yarn. Now start with the blue color. Here you can see in the pattern that you have to make 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, and 5 single crochet. 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, and 5 single crochet. You can also see that you have to make the double crochet after the double crochet of the previous row and make 6 single crochet. It's the same that we made before, 1 double crochet and 6 single crochet, but you have to make the double crochet at one side of the previous row. Remember making the very first stitch and the last stitch with a normal single crochet and leave a long tail on at the beginning and at the end. One single crochet, taking the back loop. One double crochet, and 5 single crochet, taking the back loop. And remember, make the last stitch with a single crochet, chain 1 and cut the yarn. Row number 3, again with yellow yarn, make the first stitch and start with a pattern with 2 single crochet, 1 double crochet and 4 single crochet. 2 single crochet, 1 double crochet and 4 single crochet, but remember that you have to make the double crochet after the double crochet of the previous row and make 6 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 6 single crochet, and this is what you have to repeat to the end, finishing with 15 rows of this pattern. 15 rows of this pattern. And once you finish the 15 rows, you can make a row with double crochet. If you started with a row with double crochet, you can finish with a row with double crochet with the other color that you made before.